Alright guys, and welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Donfather, and I've now got a reaction video request from one of my patrons, Stefan, who is a Muay Thai fanatic. He's got this request and a shout out because he is a patron to my Patreons page, which is patreon.com/the Don's channel, and anybody who does this will get special shout outs and a guaranteed reaction to the request. Basically now, the video that he's asked me to react to is entitled Street Fighter Sagat in Real Life Muay Thai Icon Tribute, and this is from Lawrence Kenshin, who has 184,000 subscribers on YouTube, so check out his channel guys and subscribe. Anyway, I'll give you a little bit of brief insight into Sagat Pechiende. He's since retired now, so he's a little bit older, but this was his record. 3 times Lumpini champ, 3 times Rajadamnern champ, Muay Thai and kickboxing world champion. He had 317 fights, 266 wins, 151 by way of knockout, 40 losses, 11 draws, and he also had 14 boxing fights with 12 wins by 8 by KO and 2 losses. He was actually the inspiration for the final character in Street Fighter Sagat. He was seen by a Japanese in Japan fighting by the game's producer, and they decided to base their character on him, the final fighter Sagat, and it was based on him. He also fought the great Diesel Noi 3 times and he beat him twice, so that's no mean feat right there. And he was also compared to a tiger in the ring, because of the way he moved about. He was so graceful in the ring and the pure power that he attacked people with. And he was also very good at Y Crew at Ram Muay. So that's a little bit of insight into Sagat. No more talking, let's see his best bits over his career. This will be a real treat, a Muay Thai legend, and this is one of Stefan's favourite ever fighters. So I hope you enjoy my reaction, buddy. Anyway, no more talking, let's go. So he's the original boss in it, the end fighter of the Capcom game. Yep. It's basically telling you a little bit about what I was saying at the start of the video. Here he is. Look at all the trophies. Nice introduction to this video actually. This is going to be good because the names there are very entertaining fighters. Yeah, Diesel Noi, as I've done a reaction to him, was very good with the knee. It was his deadliest weapon, wasn't it? Lovely shot into the jaw. Oh yes! I like his aggressive approach already. You can see what he's trying to do straight away. Get on the front foot and apply maximum pressure on the opponent. Mixing it up a little bit with kicks and punches as well. Now there you go, a little bit of detail there at the bottom. It's chains of elbows and punches, basically combinations, breaking their guard up to land maximum carnage. He's obviously quite, even the tightest guard that they're holding so tight, he's managing to get through and break it with the sheer power of his strikes. And obviously, as they said, they called it a chain. I call it a combination of punches and elbows. They don't like it really. He's obviously took too many shots to the head. He wants to continue, but they're not having it. Again, mixing it up a little. This is older footage here, so it's a little bit difficult to see everything. Lovely uppercut. Lovely uppercut again. Throwing a lot of punches just now. Killers. Those kicks straight down the midriff. If they get full connection, you know all about. Look at that leg kick though, that was pure power. He put a lot into that. Oh my word. Kicked the standing leg completely away from him there. Such power in his kicking. Look at his legs. His calf muscles are absolutely solid. All his muscles are in perfect shape together. Quite a stocky build, isn't he? I don't know what this boy's all about. Is he mocking him or what? He's not showing much respect. Peter Cunningham, he actually fought abroad quite a few times, Sagat as well. Peter Cunningham was one of the legends of kickboxing that he fought against, and he doesn't seem to be showing too much respect, does he? I hope he gets, I don't know the outcome of this fight, I hope he gets his face completely knocked off of his shoulders. Oh, I love that. The bravado is something quite irritating. I know he's world champion, he's one of the best here at kickboxing, but the bravado is really annoying sometimes to see, especially when they're taking a bit of a beating. Good, keep digging him and grinding him down, chopping him down with the leg kicks, sapping the energy from him. Lovely shot over the top. Take that, Cunningham. Yes, and another great kick to the leg. Oh, he didn't see that one coming. The kick, second kick. Lovely kick to the side of the body there as well. Another shot nearly. I think this fight is realising he's in a bit of a fight here. Not enjoying it one single bit, you can tell. It's the bravado after everything, the shuffling of the feet from the guy. I want him to get absolutely demolished here. The cockiness is somewhat annoying. Yes, take some of that. Yes, grab his leg, swipe the standing kick from the back. That is not affecting Sagat there. He's wayward kicked, he's caught him, bang, kicked him back down, get back down into the dust. The dirt where you belong. He got everything he deserved there, the cockiness and the bravado. Basically he was being outclassed there. I could see that with my untrained eye, and he was being so cocky and disrespectful before the fight that I'm so delighted that that was the outcome after. Brilliant, outclassed. Alright, so he's done a bit of MMA. I know of the Superman punch, of course, it's like a diving punch, isn't it? The St. George St. Pierre of the UFC, I think, kind of adopted it, but it never originated there. brought it round it down, bang. Look at it, it happened so quick that we didn't really see it. Lovely kick, oh my word. And there he is, an absolute legend of several different types of combat fighting.
But the problem when a guy blocks like this, you kind of temporarily blind yourself, and it doesn't stop the elbows, okay? It doesn't stop the spinning elbows, it doesn't stop the knees, okay? When I kick and I retract my leg and I come back square, I'm also in position to kick upstairs again, okay? And keep it fast.
So they're explaining why Sagat was able to get through that kind of block and stance, because you can't block from certain angles. A spinning elbow or an elbow straight down the middle, it's going to have the force to get through that guard. Really enjoyable watch actually. I liked it. I get the video wasn't as entertaining as some that I've watched in terms of pure utter aggression, people getting knocked out, but what it was better at was showing the skill set of the fighter. He seems to have it all. There's no real area where I would say he lacks in. His leg kicking was sublime, to tell you the truth. Some of those kicks that he put into the boy's legs, so much power in them, and he kicked them like he kicked them with such force and intention. There was no way they were going to be able to withstand that, and then down they went. His punching, the variation of punching, the uppercuts, the jabs, the hooks, the Superman punch that you seen at the end, the elbows, there's a variation in elbows, there's ones coming round. He seems to have it all, even the head kicks, the body kicks. I can't remember the name of the straight kick, the exact name, where they're kicking it straight down the middle of the midriff. These ones are just, even if they don't put you down onto your knee or onto your back, knock you out, they are draining the energy from the opponent to absorb those sorts of shots. They're just digging away at you and chopping away at you constantly and sapping the energy. And what you've got to remember is these guys are professional fighters. The power that they can generate in these kicks might not look that effective to somebody watching who doesn't know what they're watching, because of the fighter they're fighting is maybe taking it, but you better believe that is sucking the energy out of them, taking those body shots. Your body can only withstand so much before it just gives in on you, and he seems to just have it all. Great fighter, great technique, and the record's phenomenal. 266 wins with 151 by way of knockout tells you everything. I like the fact that at the start of the video, when it was showing you, before it started showing you the different skill sets, it showed you the highlights. He seemed to be on the front foot an awful lot, controlling the centre of the ring, pushing the opponent towards the ropes and dictating the fight, controlling the fight at his speed, his tempo, not allowing them to get into their comfort zone. And I like that. As I say, it showed you a lot of skill set there, and that's what I like. There was a lot of in-depth detail to this guy. Complete all-rounder, absolute complete all-rounder. As I say, he's fought Diesel now, beat him twice. He's also went over to America and fought that kickboxing champion, was it Peter Cunningham? Well, and one thing, right, I get bravado, I get it, I understand them doing it, it gets people, whoa, yeah, cheering in the crowd, but there's no sense doing it when you're not controlling the fight. If you're not controlling the fight and it's not going your way and you're being outclassed, this is the acts of a desperate man, in my opinion, trying to get the crowd to generate something for them. I don't know what it is, showing disrespect to the opponent who's actually better than you. This was a world champion he came up against in America, which is notoriously bad for scoring things in the way of their fighter. So to go there and win in their backyard is absolutely brilliant, and it shows you that he was world-class fighter. He's still training people in Bangkok today and other Muay Thai gyms across Bangkok. So there's probably more footage out there of him today, as he's a little bit older. You could see him training up and coming, want to be Muay Thai fighters. So check him out, guys. Sagat Pechiende, legend. legend of Muay Thai. Thanks very much for the request, Stefan, as always, and the in-depth detail that you always give me to the fighters. That's really appreciated. And as I said at the start of the video, if you want a guaranteed request, check out my Patreon's page and become a patron. It's patreon.com/The Don's Channel, where you can give a request like Stefan and get a shout out and a guaranteed request. It might not always happen straight away, but I'll put a lot more time and effort into doing your videos as it's as a thank you for being a patron. If you've anything else anyway, guys, that you'd like to see me reacting to, please feel free to drop a comment in the section below. And don't forget, subscribe to the Don's Channel and put the bell on as well. And that'll alert you to any videos when we release them onto the channel. Thanks again for watching. I am the Donfather. Peace and goodbye.